before you trade the pounds USD, you need to see this key level that is about to push the market more lower. Pounds USD on the daily chart has been pushing lower for weeks now. So let's look at the structure of the pounds USD and the levels we are to take the pounds USD trade from for us to get that potential target we are looking for. So the pounds USD on the daily chart has been creating a series of, we have a higher high, then we have a series of lower high, then a lower high. So this series of lower high indicating bearish momentum for the pounds USD. So long we have this bearish momentum, and we also have this higher low, which is a major structural level. Once we see price break below this higher low level, because we also have this lower low as a major structural level, and this level as the higher low as a major structural level. Once we see price close below this level, this will trigger more bearish momentum for the pounds USD. So we expect price to go below this level, then we expect a retest back to this zone, then we can start selling for the pounds to this next support zone. So we are still expecting pounds USD to continue to push lower this coming week. So long we still have price still creating series of lower high, is an indication of more bearish momentum building up for the pounds USD. So let's confirm this trend from the weekly chart. But before we do that, if you are finding it difficult to make profit in this market, you can book my one-on-one mentorship or get my video courses, the link in the description below. So let's look at the weekly chart of the pounds USD. On my weekly chart on the pounds USD, you can clearly see that we still have price still creating, higher high, then and a higher high, which is we have a double top, and we also have this neck on the pounds USD. So now we have this double top on the pounds USD on the weekly chart. So this is an indication of price reversal for the pounds USD to the downside. So once we can see price break this neck of the weekly chart, this might indicate more bearish momentum coming for the pounds USD. So long we have this double top, is an indication of price reversal for the pounds USD. Having a double top on a time frame, this is an indication of reversal trend building up for that particular currency pair. So once we see price, let's say we have a double top, we have this double top. Once we see price break below the neck of this double top, this confirms reversal of trend for more of a bearish trend for the pounds USD. So long we have this double top on currently on the pounds USD now, we need price to break below this level on the weekly chart, which is we expect price to come below this level, then we can start looking for more selling pressure for price to continue to push lower for the pounds USD to the downside. So let's look at the DXY to confirm if the dollar is truly strong to push the pounds USD to the downside. Before we do that, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more trading tips and forex analysis. Let's look at the dollar index. So let's look at the dollar index on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, the dollar index is currently having a series of lower high, which is a bearish momentum for the dollar index. But the current candlestick anatomy on the dollar index closed on a support level. So we have price on this support level. So long we still have price on this support level on the dollar index, this is a sign of price reversal to this next previous support level, and a break of price above this previous support level. This might trigger more bullish momentum for pounds, for the dollar index to the top. And once the dollar index is strong and still pushing higher, this is an indication that the dollar is truly strong. That means we expect more of bearish trend on the pounds USD. So long the dollar index is continuing to push higher. So let's look at the daily chart of the dollar index. Let's go to the daily chart of the dollar index. So on my daily chart of the dollar index, you can see we have this lower low, then we have a higher low, we have a higher low. You can see that price also is creating a new level of a higher low. This is an indication of bullish momentum building up for the dollar, which indicates we expect more of buying opportunity for the dollar to the top. So from our current chart on the daily chart of the dollar index now, this is price is indicating price to push to this next resistance level on the dollar index. So long we have this series of higher low, is an indication of more bullish momentum building up for the dollar index, which shows that the dollar is what's strong. So we expect price to continue to push higher. So long the dollar is strong, we have to look out for the selling opportunity on the pounds USD, because so long the dollar is strong, the pounds USD is the dollar against the pounds USD is expected to drop. So we have a clear confirmation on the dollar index that the dollar index still remains strong and healthy. So we expect more of a strong dollar this coming week. So let's go back to our daily chart of the pounds USD. Let's go to the pounds USD daily chart. So on my daily chart on the pounds USD, so long we still have this series of lower high, and we also have the dollar index also creating series of higher low. This is a clear indication of more bearish momentum building up for the dollar index. But how do we confirm if we are clearly true for our selling opportunity on the dollar index? We need to get a clear confirmation. For you to do that, you can also get my courses or my one-on-one mentorship, the link also in the description below. Then we need price on the dollar index to clearly break below this major structure level, which is this major structure level. Once we have a clear break of this major structure level, then we can start expecting price. Once we see clear break of this level, we can start expecting price to retest this zone back. Then we can start looking for our selling opportunity to this next support level. So the dollar index clearly indicating more strength, which also the pounds USD we also starting to push lower because of the strength of the dollar index. So we expect price to break below this level, then we can start looking for our entries based on the retest of that zone that price has break. So if you are still having issue with your trading and you are finding it difficult to trade properly, to read the chart properly, you can book my one-on-one mentorship. The link is in the description below. So if you find this analysis helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more trading and forex analysis. Then you can watch my previous week analysis on the USD JPY at the top, where I break down the current move now that is pushing the JPY to the top side. See you in my next video.